everyone, welcome to another episode of Podcast Sisma. I'm Fania and today I will be the host on this episode. Before we start, let me introduce to our special guest for today. Please welcome to Nadir and Aina. Hello guys.
Hi Fania.
Hi. How are you two?
I'm really great today. How about you, Nadir?
I'm excited for today's podcast, of course.
It's
Of course, who's not excited, right?
Yeah, glad to know that because today we're gonna discuss about something interesting.
What
What
is it?
is it?
What is it?
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Okay, so because today's podcast we're using English, so I want to know how much you guys love communicate with English.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
start from me.
Yeah.
So I really like to learn English because I like to hear Western song. One of my favorite singer is Ed Sheeran and One Direction.
Oh, One Direction.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
One
wait.
Direction.
Strong 18, right?
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, and besides that, I like to watch English cartoon like Disney or Pixar. I'm a big
Disney,
fan of
yeah.
them. How about you,
Oh.
Nadir?
But for me personally, it's also the same as
Okay.
Aina. I listen to a lot of Western songs, especially in the rap genre.
Oh.
And in the rap genre, they talk about poetry, rhyme schemes, and like that. That's why
okay.
if we want to listen to rap songs, we have to understand what they're talking
Yeah.
about. Because that's why the main thing that people say that they don't understand about rap, it's just blah blah blah. It's just people talking. It's not. That's why we have to understand about English mostly.
Yeah. Okay, we're talking about English. Do you guys know what is public speaking and what do you guys think about public speaking?
Okay, public speaking from me. So public speaking came from two words, right? Public and speaking. So from me, public speaking is something that people use to communicate in front of many people. Like from me, public speaking is not only for formal situation, but public speaking is also in use in daily activities. So in my opinion, public speaking is very good. It's a very good method to train us to speak well in front of the public.
Also, and I have to
Yeah.
add one more. And just like Aina said, it's important, right? Blah blah blah. And what I think the main factor for saying that public speaking is important, because if you're good at communicating, especially at public speaking, and you can open more doors, like more career paths. Even if you're shy and you practice public speaking, automatically you can get to more public careers, public path, and like that.
Yeah.
Your future is perfect lah.
Okay. As Aina said before, that public speaking is very important for our daily life, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys give an example about public speaking for our daily lives?
Okay, so public speaking in daily life. There's a lot, but I will give the very simple example. So one of the simple example that I can give you is introducing ourselves in front of the class. You remember the first time we go to school?
We have to introduce ourselves.
Yeah. Isn't that's really so shocking? Like, yeah, isn't that right?
Yeah, you need confidence, right?
Yeah, we need confidence
Yeah.
on public speaking. That's public speaking too.
Yeah.
On the other side, there is discussing something in a group of friends, like giving opinion. That is public speaking too.
And
Yeah.
not only that, we're talking in this podcast. It's also public speaking.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
we're
right.
talking
that's
together,
right.
and me talking to Fania, talking to Aina, talking
Yeah.
together. It's also called public speaking, but
Yeah,
it's the
that's
most.
right.
It's simpler, yeah.
Public speaking is also speaking in front of many people.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How do you guys become confident to speak in front of many people?
Okay, so let me give some my experience.
Yeah.
So I have been confident public speaking. I have the courage. That's number one. Having courage is really important for the beginners. Okay, so if you're shy, if you don't have any confidence, how could you start to talk in front of many people?
Exactly.
So you need to have confidence inside yourself.
Yeah.
But not only that, I have one method that I use from junior high school until now. It is having a mindset that I can do it. So having a mindset that I can do this, I can definitely do this, really helps me on becoming that. Really helps me believing that I can do it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
sometimes I'm a little bit nervous, but not too nervous.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
How about you, Nadir?
In my experience, I think what makes me confident in public speaking is because I know the topics that I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah, that's the
yes,
main
yes,
thing.
right.
If you're going to talk about something, then you have to understand it more deeply, so that
Yeah.
you don't get nervous, because you know that you're great and you're better than them.
Yeah.
You know that what you're talking about, your topics. Because the main thing that makes people nervous is they're gonna think, what are they going to think? What I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah, right,
But
right,
if you
right.
understand the topics, then you know that, oh, I'm going to talk this. If they ask this question, I know the answers. Like, it's so simple. That's
Yeah.
why most leaders, even if they look confident, not in their heart, it's probably not confidence, because they look confident because they know the topics that they're talking about, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So the important things is we should believe in ourselves.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
that's
Confidence.
right.
Yeah, we have to
Of
believe in
course.
ourselves.
Yeah, okay. Many people said that learning public speaking is very difficult. So, how do you guys can make learning public speaking more fun and more relaxing? How about you?
Oh, me?
Nadir? Yes.
Okay.
You go first.
How to practice public speaking in a more engaging way? I think in my 2 years of learning public speaking, you can listen to songs and you can sing them
Oh,
yourself.
yeah.
Especially in front of a mirror. When you're doing your pronunciation and you're expanding your vocabulary, you need to know about your vocal and your body language.
Oh,
That's why
yeah.
you need to learn in front of a mirror. Even if it looks silly, you just
Okay.
need to do it. Even if you think that, oh, why I don't have to do this, it looks so silly, but trust me, it's more fun and it's a great way of doing it. Yeah. of
Okay,
course.
let me add some. So maybe from me, we need to know the intonation, right? In
of
public
course,
speaking,
yeah.
it's not only like you
Flat.
have a loud voice. No,
yeah.
you need to have intonation to attract many people.
So it doesn't sound flat, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, intonation is really important in public speaking. Not only that, you need to practice again and again and again. So practicing is really important too. So you're not going to get scared or get trembled maybe. Yeah. And the last one is still believing yourself that you can do it.
Of course, confidence.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course,
Confidence.
Confidence
Yeah.
is number one.
Of course.
Okay. Nadir said that you have learning public speaking maybe around 2 years, right?
Oh,
Have
my
you
God.
guys? That's I'm amazed.
Me too. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have you guys had a experience? Have you guys had a pleasant experience in public speaking?
Of course, a lot, especially, and I have experience in speech probably and in pidato bahasa Indonesia. It's also public speaking, right?
Yeah.
In the first day of school, we have to answer questions, and that's also public speaking. That's why they all think, oh, this guy again, answering questions. That's why that's the most pleasant experience, because I like when they're thinking, how is this guy always have an answer to the
Yeah,
questions
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
oh my
Because
God.
that's why I really love public speaking, because yeah, you make a lot of friends, a lot of relatives like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. How about you, Aina?
Okay. So to be honest, I don't have a lot of experience of public speaking. I often speak in front of the class or maybe giving an opinion to others, but I've never had a lot of experience. Once the experience that I got is when I was in high school, junior high school. At grade 9, I have an English practice. I need to speak in front of the class about the tourists the tourists that came to Bali. That's one of the experience that I got.
Wow.
I don't have a lot experience like Nadir because I'm not that good at public speaking, as you can see right now. That's one of the
But
things.
experience
But
is
you're
still
good.
experience, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
Still better, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Having experience is still better than having none, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right, that's
right. Okay, for the last, can you guys give some tips for everyone to be a good public speaker?
Okay, so from me, as you see, I'm not a good public speaker. I'm still practicing to be a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
public speaker.
Okay.
But maybe, like I said before, maybe some tips to be a good public speaker is you need to know the intonation that you use, and also maybe believe in yourself that you can do it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
practice a lot. Maybe
Yeah.
from Nadir because he is know everything. How about
But
you?
in my opinion, I think the tips for public speaking, just like I said, you have to know the topics that you are talking about. You have to practice, and practice really, really thoroughly. That's why when someone having a speech contest, they are often practice really, really far, like months before the practice, the competition starts.
yes, yes,
That's
right.
why you have to understand the topics and then you practice in front of a mirror or record yourself, right?
yeah.
When you record yourself, you can see, right, oh, my body language is not good, my intonation is off, and you evaluate yourself, like you search for tips maybe in Google, in social media,
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
because social media, there's a lot of
Yeah,
topics, like
that's
a
right.
lot,
That's
a lot of good public speaker in social media. You
Yeah.
you don't have to rely on yourself. You can learn from others also. I'm better at public speaking because I learn from others. I'm not born like this. I don't born like, oh, I can do public
Yeah,
speaking
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
No, because I learn. That's why you have to learn, you have to practice, you have to evaluate yourself. That's the main thing about public speaking.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really
Thank you
good.
for the tips, guys. It's such a nice thing.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No problem at all.
No problem.
Okay, so public speaking is very important and useful for our daily lives. Public speaking is communicate with other people, and public speaking is also make us easier to communicate with other people. So don't forget to start practicing your public speaking. Start from now. Okay, thank you guys for today. It's such a
You're
nice
welcome.
welcome. Thank you,
guys.
Thomas.
No problem. Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasant day to have
Yes,
on
that's
this
true.
podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast is my
Sisma.
special.
Yes,
Yeah.
podcast Sisma.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's all from us, and see you on the other episode of Podcast Sisma. Bye.
Bye bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.